I say, peace to the guys and the goddesses. So, just like I told y'all, they gonna cut me off when we start talking about some real shit, y'all. But we gonna finish what we was talking about. We ain't finna let them, you know what I'm saying? All right? Like I said, this shit is over. You know what I'm saying? We not letting them dictate what we talking about. We not letting them dictate shit. You dig what I'm saying? So, we was speaking about the fact of the disrespect that we are disrespecting our ancestors by celebrating this whole little holiday. All right? Because we understand just the simple fact, beyond all the esoteric cosmic shit, but beyond all the ritualistic shit, we know for a fact, they even told us this in school, that this holiday was brought on the fact that they took over the land and they took out the aboriginal beings, the you feel me, the beings of that land, and they took it over. They taught us that. So just off of that fact alone should have been enough to tell us, why are we celebrating this shit? No more. We are not participating in this shit no more, y'all. All right. So what I need you to really also understand, all right, in the last video, we before they cut me off, we were speaking about the fact of just eating meat and shit. You know what I'm saying? How they have you, how they got you backwards on thinking you're supposed to be eating meat. When you cooking this turkey for Thanksgiving, first of all, you're blistering it. So now the juice that is coming out of this turkey is all body fluids of the blisters that are all over the body of the turkey. Because you just burnt, you know what I'm saying? You just burnt it. What you call cooking is what you would call burning that flesh. Let ye who have eyes see clearly. You know what I'm saying? It technically, if you were to get a lighter and burn a piece of your flesh, you just cooked a piece of your flesh. Is you gonna go and suck that blister of the juice? No, the fuck you not. So why the fuck you doing that to a fucking animal? First of all, that's just fucked up in general. Like, beyond nasty as hell. And unsanitary. But we were also speaking, I spoke a little bit about the origination of hunting, why they created, you know what I'm saying, why it became a sport to the Europeans of hunting is because these animals hold melanin, and we know how they like to take melanin from motherfuckers. That's why melanin has a monetary value, all right? It has a money value because they will literally, that's why you can go get these treatments to get your skin lightened and things like that. They are literally stripping your body of melanin and then selling it to these motherfucking elites and shit. I need you to understand how this shit works. So, at the end of the day, we gotta, you know what I'm saying? We gotta see this shit. Like I said, it's over. We not blindly celebrating no goofy shit no more. All right. Now let's talk a little bit about the ritualistic part of it, though. Let's talk a little bit about the ritualistic part of it, nigga. Do you understand that when because we have to remember, these are not people, bro. All right. These conquistadors, as they called them the Spanish conquistadors, the Spaniards, the Europeans, the Germans, the Greeks. You dig what I'm saying? We have to understand these 13 families, because remember, if you look up the history, that's why we have 13 stripes on the flag. This America with 3 Ks was founded by 13 families, okay? You got like the Rothschilds. You got different one in the 13 families. You have Arabic families. You have Asian families, but you don't see any Aboriginal, what they like to call Black African American families. You don't see none of them in the origination of motherfucking America, nigga. What I need you to understand is these people that founded America, you had the low vibrational human beings, the elite human beings, you know what I'm saying, the 1%, but you also had behind them these different extraterrestrial beings, nigga. That's what you need to understand. They are all serving a purpose for these higher, for these lower vibrational beings, for these elites that are higher in position. So you have to understand a lot of these human beings that are amongst the elite, they are working based on the agenda that was given to them by these reptilians, Pleiadians, all right? So you have to understand the fact that a lot of these 13 families are not human beings. So when they took over, all right. Now, one thing before we even speak about that, you have to understand. That's why if you go look up adrenochrome, all right, you hear about the this happens a lot of different places, but this is the most known. So this is the example I will give. The Epstein Island, Jeffrey Epstein or whatever his name was. You know how all of these celebrities, Oprah, all of these different, you had Oprah, you had Tyler Perry, you had different fucking preachers, you had pastors, you had Ellen DeGeneres, you had all of these different rappers, singers, actors, directors, magazine editors, all of these different people that would go to these islands and participate in these ritualistic acts, all right? These pedo acts, you know what I'm saying? The P word, you know what I'm saying? You don't like people your age, you dig what I'm saying? So, I ain't trying to have them flag no shits or take no videos down, so I ain't even gonna say it, but you know what the fuck I mean. You know what I'm saying? The people that don't like people their age, as in like, they like them below that, you dig? So, you got the best example I can give that everybody knows about is the Epstein Island, all right? This is where they did adrenochrome. You know that I can't think of the movie, but it's a movie with a volleyball and it got that red face on it. It got that red marker face on it, all right? That is a drawing of the ritual. That is a drawing of one of those rituals, all right? Now, what you need to understand what you need to understand is you see all of these different actors with these hoodies and all of these things showing that they participated in that. All right. Now that drawing is a drawing of, if you actually look up the fucking story, that drawing is actually a drawing of a little African girl, a girl from Africa or some shit like that. Africa or Haiti, one of the two. And what they did was ripped off all of this. You dig what I'm saying? And scare, because we have to understand how they get the adrenochrome. They need your adrenaline rushing before they take your blood, so they can have the so you can release the chemical of adrenaline, which is adrenochrome, in your blood, because that is a drug to them. That gives them, they feel like they get power from that. All right. Now you also have to understand that neuromelanin runs through your motherfucking blood as well. So they are also containing that when they get your blood. That's why they got all of these blood banks in the African American community. You don't see none of these in the motherfucking white people community. You don't see no motherfucking blood banks over by all the white people's mansions and shit. You see them over here where all, you know what I'm saying? All the drug addicts be, all of these folks be. Where we are, 9 ether beings, nigga. That's where they got the blood banks. Why do they got, you know what I'm saying? They've been telling you, oh, donate blood to save lives for the last 15 years. Nigga, I ain't heard of one blood bank saving a life. Fuck is you talking about? Y'all always asking for our help to save a life, but I ain't heard of one life you saved yet. Where is this blood going to? Exactly. All right. So we have to understand that they have rituals where they will scare these children, will scare these women to get the adrenaline rushing. They will do things to cause pain and all of this shit. But that picture is from a little girl that they did that shit to. That's why all of these different celebrities have been wearing those hoodies. You seen Will Smith wearing the hoodie. You seen Ellen wearing the hoodie. You seen The Rock wearing the hoodie. You seen Tyler Perry wearing the hoodie. There was a couple of pastors that they had, what was his name? Creflo Dollar, Kenneth Copeland. Come on now. These is people by name, nigga. So why are they wearing that? Because they are participating. You seen the dude that played Forrest Gump. He was holding the volleyball and he was like, oh yeah, I'm going to have this with me during the pandemic. You know what I'm saying? He was like, I'm going to be woo, woo, woo. You feel me? Staying in the crib with this. But that was a symbology showing that he participated in it. That was a symbology showing that he had, you know what I'm saying? One of, you know what I'm saying? A young 9 ether person with him. He was telling you, this is keeping me company. This is what I'm going to be doing while I'm staying in the house. He told you that. But people just thought, oh, he being funny. No, nigga. Because people don't even know where that image originally comes from. They think it comes from that movie. Because it's from like some movie. It was on a movie or some shit like that. They think it comes from, it originates from that. No, it originates from that little girl that they did that shit to. So these people are not no motherfucking human beings, nigga. These are reptilians, extraterrestrial beings that literally consume us, nigga. So you need to understand, when they took us over, nigga, when the whole plot of Thanksgiving happened, what did they do? They took us out. They cooked us. Come on now. So what I need you to understand is that turkey that you got in the middle of your motherfucking table, nigga, that might be a turkey on your table, but the symbology is your ancestors. So the symbology of that turkey is to be one of your ancestors. All right. You have to understand that's why they made a big deal of cutting the turkey. That's why cutting the turkey is this ritualistic thing. They got people be taking your picture. You sitting there with the knife over the turkey. Why do you think they do that? Where do you think that came from? Because it was not a turkey. That was what the symbology of what the turkey stands for is a human, a person, a god, a goddess. Our ancestors, nigga. They had our ancestors on that table and they had the knife. Proud as hell. Look at what we did, y'all. Look at who we conquered, y'all. And we finna eat them, nigga. Real facts, nigga. That's real facts, bro. That's how this shit started, bro. That's why the symbology of the turkey is so big. That's why cutting the turkey, you know what I'm saying? Being the one to first slice the turkey, the biggest deal ever, nigga, motherfucker. Especially white folks. They be taking pictures, all types of shit. You know what I'm saying? You have to understand what it stands for. All right? You got to see where this shit started to know why it is what it is. You dig what I'm saying? Nobody just said, hey, y'all, cutting the turkey it's a big deal. No. It's from where it originated from. All right? It originated from our ancestors being on that platter and them cutting and consuming our ancestors. That's why you got a turkey on your table. That's why they told you, you know what I'm saying? Because now you have flesh on your table. So that flesh is now the intent, because you have to understand there is intent behind everything. The intent of you having flesh as the main course of that Thanksgiving dinner is for the sacrifice. All right? That's why they teach you to get, even though they don't teach you to, hey, go get a person, but they teach you go get some flesh. They teach you to go get some meat and put it on your table and go, you know what I'm saying? Cut that motherfucker like a boy, ritualistic as fuck. You know what a ritual is, right? Something you do repetitively. You do this same shit every year, nigga. That's a ritual. All right? You can brush your teeth, nigga. That's a ritual. You have to understand how a ritual is something you just simply do repetitive. All right? That's why we talk about having our rising rituals, things that we do every rising. All right, this is one of my rising rituals. It's coming out and giving y'all some downloads, giving y'all facts, giving y'all some esoteric knowledge, giving y'all truth. That's a part of my rising ritual. So I need y'all to truly see this. All right, so I'm telling y'all this because you need to see the rituals that you are participating in. These puppies be whining all day long, but you need to see the rituals that you are participating in, all right? You have to truly know that they were not out here, oh, y'all, let's hunt a turkey. No, yes, they were hunting animals, but they were not hunting animals just to eat. Remember that they were only eating animals when they could not get their hands on a god or a goddess. I need you to understand that. All right? All right? Because they started hunting, but I have a video on this on TikTok, but it's further down, so we're going to talk about it right here because a lot of people are not going to look for it, I already know. But they started hunting these animals, like I told y'all in the last video, though. They started hunting animals because they found out animals also had melanin, all right? And they think if they consume our melanin, they will get our power. That's what they think. And also, they look at us as a delicacy because we are the gods and the goddesses. Nigga, we are supreme beings, divine beings. They look at us as a delicacy. Because they like, nigga, if we consume them, we're going to gain all that power. Do you know how much cosmic power these niggas got? If you eat that, remember, y'all, you are what you eat. So we going to be them. That's what they think. That's what they think. I need you to truly fucking understand that, y'all. I really do. I really do. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, they be showing y'all turkeys and shit on Thanksgiving, but that's not what it symbolizes, bro. Go look up the rate of how many children, how many non-ether children, nigga. How many of them go missing around this time? Look at how many children go missing around the Thanksgiving and the Christmas time, nigga. Really look at that. Really look at that. you will see that it skyrockets. Why? The rituals, nigga. Go look up who Krampus is. Go look up Old Man Nick. You realize Old Man Nick was actually a drunk and a pervert. He was a just like we said, the people that don't that like him, you know what I'm saying? Too young. Fuck you talking about. You dig what I'm saying? He was one of them. Old Man Nick, yep. But guess what they did? They converted his character into a Catholic priest. So then guess what he became? Saint Nick. Now, I want you guys to look at all of these other holidays and look at all of these people that have saint in front of them. All right, Valentine's Day, Saint Valentine. You dig what I'm saying? Look at all of these things that go up to a saint something. And look at who they were before they were Saint so-and-so. And then look at who's the one who converted them into Saint so-and-so. You see that it's always the fucking Catholic Church, nigga. You see that it's always the fucking Catholic Church, nigga. The Catholic Church always taking some type of demonic character and converting that motherfucker into a goddamn priest. But y'all wonder why all of the Catholic priests be having that weird spirit that they like to touch shit. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So, we like I said, it's OV. It's OV. It's over. It's donezo. This shit ain't happening no more, nigga. This shit ain't going on no more, nigga. Hell nah, bro. Hell nah, nigga. We stopping all of this shit. We putting it into all this shit, boy. I promise you that. I promise you that. We are not letting these motherfuckers control what we think is right. We're not letting these motherfuckers tell us what we need to celebrate. We are not letting these motherfuckers tell us, hey guys, celebrate our forefathers for fucking up your ancestors and taking your land. What? No. You need to look at the facts of this shit, boy. Look at where this shit comes from. That's why so many people don't want to look at the origin of Christianity. All of these Christians don't want to look at the origin. They don't want to look at how this shit was enforced. How about we start looking at how things were enforced at the beginning before we ever fucking start sitting there trying to go along with this shit? Look at how Christianity was enforced. Through genocide, through massacres, and you know what I'm saying? Through forcibly touching shit. You know what I'm saying? They raping women and children and men and shit like that to all in the name of Jesus. But Christians don't want to look at that. Because then they going to be like, you know what I'm saying? What the fuck they going to say? How they going to defend that? They can't, nigga. They can't, nigga. This is your religion. This is what you believe in, ma'am, sir. Why was they out here doing this shit to people just to get them to believe in this shit? If it's so pure, if it's so motherfucking prosperous, if this book is really going to help you that much, they wouldn't have had to do all of that shit to get the aboriginal motherfucking beings to believe in that goddamn shit. You got me fucked up, nigga. All they would have had to do is say, hey, man, look at how it works. Look at the works. Look at me, man. I'm a product of this book. And that would have shown people enough. That would have shown people what they need to motherfucking see. But guess what? You couldn't show them that because that book is bullshit. That book is telling you to worship a motherfucker and stay as far outside of yourself as possible. But people don't want to look at the origin. Because once they look at the origin, they'll see all of the wrong. They'll see all of the fucked up shit. And people are too prideful to say, damn, I've been wrong all of these years. People are too prideful. People don't want to admit their wrongs. People don't want to be like, damn, yeah, I have been led astray for these 22 years. For however long I've believed in Jesus, damn, I was wrong. People are too prideful, so they will deliberately keep fucking themselves up just so they don't have to motherfucking show people that they were wrong. That they were led astray and they were also leading people astray. We have to understand this shit. We have to understand the origins of it. You know what I'm saying? What they told you in school was, hey, y'all, Thanksgiving happened because the Pilgrims came over and conquered the land. They killed, what was it? They said 800 million, 80 million, or it was either 30 million, 80 million, or like 300 million Native Americans. That's what they told us. Look at the history books. That's what they told us. And then they went and hunted some turkeys and got some squash and had a feast. That's what they told us. And that's like That's like the little fairy tale version. But if you go look at the actual shit, you see that they was cooking more than the turkey. They wasn't even worried about the turkey. Nigga, they wanted you. Fuck is you talking about? Like I said, nigga, you were a divine, luminous, multi-motherfucking-dimensional being. A god and a goddess, nigga. To them, you are a delicacy. You are the filet mignon. You know what I'm saying? All right, we heard about the information about, they talked about that's why the Zeta Greys were always abducting white people over on farms and shit in the 50s, because the government made a deal with the Zeta Greys. Remember, our government is full of aliens, nigga. Our government is not human beings. Our government is not people from this motherfucking planet. Our government is full of Pleiadians, Octorians, Greys, artificial intelligence that isn't even from this world, extraterrestrial AI. And then you got the motherfucking reptilians, the draconians. You know what I'm saying? There's duality. So all of these beings aren't bad, but most of these beings are. You know what I'm saying? As in their whole race. Like the whole race of draconians are not bad, because duality exists everywhere. But the majority of them, that's how they're wired. That's how they're wired. You know what I'm saying? If they go based on how they're wired, they're going to be some fucked up niggas. They are the pirates of the cosmos. All right? So you need to understand, it is not far-fetched that our government, quote unquote, because we know it don't exist, especially not no more, made contracts and deals with these other extraterrestrials to start abducting and experimenting on, and experimenting to be able to merge, because we know that the Zeta Greys are merged. Their species has been merged already with AI. I've been telling you guys about the Animus. The Animus is a civilization of extraterrestrial civilization of artificial intelligence. That is what the Animus is. All right. Now I need you guys to understand the Zeta Greys have already merged with them. Remember, their purpose is to merge with humans. All right. That's why all of this AI shit is coming. That's why they did the whole little AI trend on TikTok Live and had people looking goofy as hell. That's why they're doing all of this shit, bro. All right. Y'all just heard about how they were speaking about on the news how somebody came out and said that AI is now able to tap in and take over people's motherfucking minds and brains. I told you this was going to happen. I told you they are already fucking hacking your digital footprint. Now all they have to do is hack your body, because now they have your digital identification. Now that all they have to do is have your physical identification. And I told you this was going to happen, and motherfuckers try to think I was motherfucking crazy. Now you got motherfuckers on the motherfucking news talking about this shit. But everybody believing the niggas on the motherfucking news because they white. Motherfuckers want to believe the niggas on the news because they pale as hell. Okay, cool, whatever. As long as y'all see this shit is happening, right? So we have to understand that the Zeta Greys are already merged with artificial intelligence. You have to understand that. They've been merged for millions of fucking years. You feel me? They weren't made merged, but both of them being made separately, boom, eventually they merged, all right? So that's what you need to understand. That's why they were taking humans and experimenting on them niggas. That's why from the 50s on up, you heard about all of them niggas on the farms, them cornfields, them little, you feel me? They doing the shit in the cornfields. They abduct the motherfuckers' cows, all of this shit in the farms. And it was always white people. They never did it in the hood. You never seen that shit in the hood, nigga. Until recently, you never seen motherfucking UFOs in the hood, boy. I promise you that. You only seen them bitches on foreign lands and in the country, because that's where all the white folks was. You dig what I'm saying? So the government made a contract with the Zeta Greys to be able to, so they could experiment on the human beings. Remember, we're not the human beings, but they let them experiment on the human beings because we are their delicacy. So the government, you know what I'm saying, AKA all of these low vibrational extraterrestrials was like, no, we want the aboriginals. That's Russ. You know what I'm saying? That's why all of these people have been going missing. But all of the people that have been going missing are not really missing. They have been abducted by these motherfuckers, by the government. All right. But they were like, no, we want the aboriginals. We want the gods and the goddesses. Y'all can have the human beings. We want the gods and the goddesses. So they made that contract. So that's why the human beings were the only ones getting abducted. Now, multiple people have talked about this, but I know a lot of people have not seen that information. So I just wanted to put that out there. You know what I'm saying? Because we're talking about how we are a delicacy to these low vibrational beings. Because we are the cosmic beings. We are natural beings. So these Zeta Grays in them, since they are already merged, they've been doing. That's why you hear all of these stories. People coming out, oh yeah, I got abducted back in the 1972. You know what I'm saying? And I woke up on their ship and they was poking me and prodding me and they was standing over me. That's because they was, first of all, putting artificial intelligence inside of you. That's why a lot of these motherfuckers is fucking bots, nigga, because a lot of them was putting artificial intelligence inside of you and studying the human race to see how they could merge artificial intelligence with the human race. And now you see how it is motherfucking happening right in front of your motherfucking very goddamn motherfucking eyes, y'all. Let ye who have eyes see clearly. But I know a lot of motherfuckers don't have eyes because them bitches calcified in the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers consuming mass amounts of fluoride and all types of other toxins that's calcifying the living fuck out your shit. You dig? Motherfuckers using hair products, all types of shit that's calcifying your shit, seeping in your pores and fucking up your brain, fucking up your motherfucking scalp and your crown. Real quick plug, you know what I'm saying? My goddess's daughter, she do the hair products. So, you know what I'm saying? If you need them natural hair care products, tap in with me. I'll link y'all with her. Y'all, you know what I'm saying? She's working on the website right now, but y'all can still buy some directly from her until the website is made. Just like how y'all buy crystals directly from me before, you know what I'm saying? Like, my website isn't up, but y'all buy it directly from me. You can do the same with her. She makes natural hair care products, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? Natural lock shampoo, I think it is. All types of shit. So, make sure y'all tap in. I'll send y'all her information. Just hit me up, all right? But we have to understand what is really going on. We have to understand this shit. So, I need you to really see where this holiday comes from. I need you to see the symbology of how you celebrate it and how they celebrate it. Look at the symbology. You got the turkey, aka flesh, aka the sacrifice. They got the 9 ether beings, aka the flesh, the gods, the goddesses, aka the sacrifice. All right? You need to look at how they make this shit one in the fucking same. I really need you to see it. It's very important that you see it because a lot of people are, that's why when on Thanksgiving, if you notice, okay, look, a lot of people, me and my goddess was talking about the fact that a lot of people are gluttonous. They promote gluttony and greed on Thanksgiving because you will know damn well you're not going to eat all of that food, but you still going to pack your fucking plate jam-packed, right? Now, we know that, but also look at the people that still don't even eat crazy amounts on Thanksgiving. You are still very tired. You are still just sluggish as hell. You could eat a normal plate and you still gonna be just sluggish as hell. Just, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Everybody sleep on Thanksgiving. Why? Because of the energy that is being harvested. You are getting so excited to eat all of this food and that energy is building up. So what are they now doing? You are now participating in the ritual and the energy is being harnessed and taken and harvested, and now you are just worn out. You have no energy. You're tired as hell because of all of that energy they took from you. All because you chose to participate in a ritual, in a negative ritual. You know what I'm saying? We supposed to have our rituals that we do, but not these negative rituals, man. We ain't doing all that. You feel me? We not doing no witchcraft rituals and none of that shit. Nah, bro, we ain't on that. You know what I'm saying? We ain't witches and warlocks, nigga. We gods and goddesses. This magic that we hold is natural. We ain't gotta sit here and concoct all of these concoctions. You know what I'm saying? I get people be doing they little certain incense shit, but don't be doing this witchcraft shit, man. Don't be sitting there, witch talk and putting these herbs and doing your little witch ritual shit. No, nigga, what the fuck? You understand you can do certain shit just based off of the motherfucking vibrations in your voice, right? You understand you don't have to do a ritual to manifest, right? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying don't do, because I do manifestation rituals as well. But also, you don't have to do the rituals for shit to manifest. You can simply do your mantras and shit. You know what I'm saying? You could do your manifestation. I am. I feel. I love. I speak. You dig what I'm saying? And you can do that for manifestation in your meditation. But also, that is a form of a ritual. I'm just saying, because in your meditation, what you do is repeat it, and you keep repeating it. You know what I'm saying? But it is a natural mirror. It is a natural ritual. All right. We don't have to do all of this extra shit. All we have to do is speak it into existence and live our reality as though it has already come to pass. And the magic and magnetism, remember, our soul is magnetism. Now, where does the word magic come from? Magnetism, magnet, magic. All right. I need let you have eyes see clearly. That is where the word magic comes from, is magnet, magnetism. And that is what our soul is. Remember, our spirit is electricity and energy. Our soul is magnetism. That is what brings these things to you. That is why everything you speak comes to pass in your reality. That is why no matter what you say, you are going to deal with whatever you speak. That's why you need to speak positivity, love, and abundance in your motherfucking life instead of speaking bullshit. You know what I'm saying? You talking about, okay, look, perfect example. Motherfuckers, oh, I'm sick and tired of this and that, right? You wonder why you always sniffling, hacking up, and throwing up and shit like that, and your body always hurting because you always talking about you sick and tired. You know what I'm saying? You sitting there like, oh, he had me dying, and you wonder why you always getting in car accidents finna die. You speaking this shit into your motherfucking existence. Nigga, watch your motherfucking words. Watch your motherfucking words. You dig what I'm saying? Like, that magnetism, that's what it is. Everything you speak is going to come to you. You are multidimensional. This is not the only realm you live in at this very motherfucking moment. You have other bodies in different dimensions and realms. Remember that. So every thought creates a reality. That's what you need to understand. All right. The best example that I use all the time, right? Say somebody stepped on your shoe and and two thoughts pop in your head. Two thoughts pop in your head. One thought is, I'm finna smack this nigga, right? And then the other thought is, it's just a fucking shoe. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna just keep going, right? Now, say you act on the thought of, it's just a shoe, I'm gonna keep going. So you're like, oh, it's all good, and you keep walking, right? Boom. All right, you're still living that reality. But the thought of, I'm gonna smack this nigga, created its own reality and timeline. So there is a realm where that reality started at you smacking the nigga. There was nothing before that. But it started at that thought of smacking the nigga. You have to understand. You create realities with your thoughts. You create realities with your words. You know what I'm saying? It's so much. It's even deeper than that. But I'm trying to figure. I can't find the words. You dig what I'm saying? I can't find the words to even describe. Like, it goes way deeper than that. You know what I'm saying? But we need to see the origin of the shit that we are participating in. We cannot keep participating in certain things and not knowing where it came from or how it started or you know what I'm saying? Like, why are we celebrating something if we don't know where this celebration came from? That sounds ignorant as fuck. Is you just gonna eat something not knowing what the fuck it is? No, nigga, what the fuck? I need to know what the fuck that is, bro. That look like meat, nigga. First of all, I don't eat meat. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck is that? I'm not finna eat it without you telling me. You dig what I'm saying? So why in the fuck are you celebrating something that you don't know where it came from or what it is? You look at how they remade it. Why don't you look at it? Why don't you look and find out what it was before they remixed that motherfucker? Find out what Christmas was before they remixed that motherfucker. When you find out what Christmas was, you find out that the whole gift giving started from the fact that men would, first of all, that's where the terminology wife beater comes from, because white men would wear these and beat their wife. They would get drunk on eggnog, beat their wife. You know what I'm saying? Let's be real. They would beat their white woman, and then they would get gifts for their male lovers. And then they would go have these Christmas parties. You know what, you know what I'm saying? Exchange gifts and other things with each other. And that's where these certain traditions come from. But what they did was remixed it. So now this sexualized ritual that they were originally doing is now they remixed it to make sure that everybody around the world could participate. All right. Now you got people drinking eggnog. You know what I'm saying? You got people calling them, I call my shit a tank top. I don't call it a wife beater. I'm not calling it that. What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Nigga, I'm wearing a tank top, boy. You think that sounds zesty? I don't give a fuck. I'm not calling that motherfucker a wife beater, bro. I ain't no wife beater. Fuck out of here. What? You dig what I mean? People have to understand that's where a lot of things started. All right? You have to understand. I'm telling y'all, man. The origination of a lot of these things are so fucked up. So fucked up. And you celebrating it with a smile on your motherfucking face. Not knowing the wiser. You know what I'm saying? Not knowing anything, not knowing no better. You just, here's a gift. I wrapped it and everything for you. Hell nah, boy. That shit crazy as hell. You know what I'm saying? Really look at these Christmas parties that go on. Why do you think they become very, like, sexualized? Even these office Christmas parties and shit. Like, you just gotta really look at the energy that certain shit holds and be like, why does it have that type of energy involved? Like, what was going on before? Why does it got that energy? You know, so I need you to see the origination of all of this shit. All right, like Valentine's Day, like I said, Saint Valentine. All right, Saint Valentine, you look him up, that's where the symbolism for the heart that we know of, the heart, that's where it comes from. All right, like the heart emojis, that's where it comes from. It's him. It stands for the anus and the woman's portal. You know what I'm saying? You got from each point is an oval, the woman's portal. Then you got the two cheeks at the top. Y'all might think it's funny, but that's dead ass. That's where it comes from, is Saint Valentine. It comes from Saint Valentine because he was one of he liked both. You know what I'm saying? He was bi. But see, it wasn't that he liked both men and women. It was boys and girls. A pedagore, meaning you also consumed. All right? So I need you to understand where this shit comes from. You even look at, okay, don't even look at Saint Valentine. Who else do they put in the depiction? Cupid. Cupid was practicing incest. Him and his mama had a relationship, and I'm pretty sure, like, they had a baby or some shit like that. Like, come on, y'all. You don't see how they got you celebrating some weird ass shit. You know what I'm saying? Look at Easter. Look who Esther is. All right? Because y'all should have known Easter made no sense. How the fuck a bunny got an egg? Why the fuck he got an egg? Why the fuck this bunny got an egg? You know what I'm saying? Who the fuck gave the bunny an egg? Because I know he didn't lay it. I know that damn bunny did not lay that egg. So who gave that motherfucker that egg? That's what I want to know. You know what I'm saying? Go look up Esther. I ain't gonna do all your homework for you. Go look up Esther. That's where Easter comes from. Just like the media comes from the enchantress Medea. All right? The enchantress Medea was a witch. All right? A sorcerer. A deceiver. You know what I'm saying? A deceiver of men. What does the media do? Deceive you. That's where the terminology media comes from. Is the enchantress, the witch, the sorcerer, Medea. All right? And I already went into the correlation that the enchantress Medea has with Tyler Perry and his Medea persona. So y'all definitely tap in with that. But I just wanted to show y'all, just give y'all a taste of where a lot of things come from, bro. I just want to show y'all everything you need to know, bro. Like, every bit of insight I have, I will always give it to each and every, damn, what the fuck? I keep burping and shit. Each and every one of you, I will always give my knowledge to y'all. I will always give my insight